like this. Like
Yeah.
like I could find the actual like what he said, but like let me see if I can find it. But like, what
Was
were your thoughts on
he?
that?
So when he won, was he like, "Oh, this is it"? I don't feel that elation, that overjoyfulness. Was it that, or was it like, how was it? Was it like that? Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking that. Because I remember when Aaron Rodgers won, he said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, is this it?" And he never went back. Just saying.
So this is what he said. It was by SportsCenter. He said, "I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't." So then he said, down below, he said, "After a few days, I've had time to reflect, and being a champion, I tried to feel how everyone made it seem to be a champion, and unfortunately, it was short-lived. 2 days, to be exact, laugh out loud. I've never been a champion at the highest level before, but I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't. My thrill for this game comes when I dominate. It's the hunt that does it for me. It's when the DB drops his head and surrenders because he can't F with me. The intense battle, early mornings, late night, sacrifice. I love putting smiles on people's faces. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't what I thought it would be. It's the journey that I love the most. Back to work."
So that kind of tells me, he's a diva. We know most wide receivers are divas. He is showing him signs that he's a diva. Yeah, I was going to repeat that quote. I was going to summarize. I heard somebody say he just care about, he want to dominate the game. Oh, so you don't care about Super Bowls, you want to just dominate the game. So you sound like you want to be Tyreek Hill. After Tyreek Hill with Kansas City Chiefs, when he got that paper and got paid and went somewhere else. Now his ass one time didn't make the playoffs. Now he want to go off on his team. That's what you want to do.
You're now listening to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. And now your hosts, Christian and Chris. Powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Cerberus Gridiron Podcast. I'm your host, Christian_CFS, and we are in the building, man. It's a great night, Monday night. Nothing looking good, looking right. Glad you're here, and let's go to the co-host, man. How you doing, Mr. K-Camp?
Hey, what up? Shalom, I'm Kim to my good people, and shalom, I'm Kim to my bad people. May you learn to become good. Why? Because we all need some peace in this world, and we all need good people in this world. What's up, bro, Ham?
Man,
how was your
I'm
weekend?
Good. My weekend sucked.
But
I'm good though. Now.
I'm glad you're good. You good because it's over?
Yeah, I'm good because it's over.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it sucked, bro. Your boy got a stomach bug. I was down for the count for like 48 hours.
Words. Coming out of both ends?
Yep.
Words. Food poison.
But it was funny though. I don't even know if it's that though. I think it's
really?
like it wasn't even that. It was so your boy was talking junk. And this is when like guy was like, all right, hey guy, like I'm gonna put you down up on your level. And I was like, man, no, it wasn't that like I don't get sick. Is that so everybody had it up in the family, but I had it the worst though. But pretty much like baby girl had like a stomach, and then she had like coming out the one end, but not out the top end. Then the boys, they had the same thing as well. Wife went to her, and then she on the phone talking to like one of her girlfriends. She was like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but Christian, he don't get sick that often whenever. He ain't got it yet. And I was like, you darn right I don't. I was like, you darn right I don't.
Sure as shit stank.
Bruh. And that around 11 o'clock Friday Friday in the morning. I was like, oh, got me. Something ain't right, dog. It got me. And it took me out for about 2 days, man.
So baby girl brought it home. Who's baby girl? Damn school, man.
Nah, I think it was the boys.
Who brought it home? Who had it first?
The boys had it first.
Okay, the boys, daycare.
Yeah.
It's a petri dish, man. It's a petri dish. Oh, knock on wood. Going around our daycare, the flu was going around our daycare. You know, it's kind of strong this season.
Yeah.
Because people had it. I was, please don't bring that home. Knocking on wood. Thank God we still ain't got it. Please don't get it, Lord.
But yeah, so your boy was over here just feeling it like I'm talking about.
Been there plenty of times, brother.
It was to the point where I couldn't even do anything. I couldn't even do stuff for the site. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't do articles.
Energy. You got no energies. You could just.
I had the energy.
You couldn't sit down long enough to do that.
Couldn't even. I'm talking about you. You talking about shoot.
Oh
I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to watch a little something because that's the only thing I could do. Is I couldn't leave the room. That's how bad it was. Like I had to go back and forth. You know that little game that like we used to play like the little wall break,
the Tetris game, yeah.
The little ball, then you go boop, boop, boop. That's exactly what it felt like.
How much weight you lose? Because I know you lost some weight. Because I know you wasn't eating that. You probably lost 10 pounds.
I don't know, bro.
You don't look at your stomach till you see a pack of two.
I didn't even look at
the white thing. Some worked out good for it. You see an ab or two now.
Man.
Ooh, ain't no worse.
But that's how my weekend was, man. It wasn't bad because of like the stuff that was going on. It's just I couldn't do anything, man. It was bad, but it wasn't bad because at the end of the day, like I was quarantined by myself.
So that means the white, you got the boy, got the girl, can't act for him. I'm to catch up on some shows and stuff. What I'm gonna do? It's content.
That's pretty much what I did, man. I caught up on some shows and I ain't seen up in a minute, so it was good, man. I can't complain, man. I can't complain. But let's go on. How was your weekend, though, man?
My weekend was good. It's never long enough, but it was good. New season started. Both my boys. Now I got both boys in soccer, and my oldest, he's also in flag football.
I was about to say, I saw the. Hey, man, why he veer? He's supposed to go through the 2-hole. This dude took off and ran all the way to the 7th hole.
Hey, the 2-hole was closed. You see, he waited to open. It didn't open. Nope. Let me turn this gear up.
I saw him and I was like, hold on. I saw he hit that corner. I was like, hold on. Are they playing him in a hockey arena? They are really playing in the Arena Football League.
Indoor flag football. That 2-hole was closed.
Bruh, you ain't got a lot of me. He's playing arena football, man. I saw the ref almost jump out of the daggone stands because he saw him coming. That's good though.
It was over.
That's good though.
Like that was his first game. He really didn't have a practice. That's his first game. We'll have practice tomorrow. So we have a real practice tomorrow. It's a lot warmer.
Okay.
We'll see.
So how's the wife? How's the wife?
She's good. She's back at work. You know, knee surgery's good.
Knee.
Partial knee surgery. But yeah, she's back. We've been working for a minute though.
Okay.
We're blessed. They get on my nerves, but we're blessed.
Hey man, I don't feel you, man. You gotta love the family, y'all. Everybody out there, man, love your loved ones and love your family, man. Keep them close. Hey man, stop the daggone. Hey man, we already know y'all won, man. It's about to be a new season, man. New season about to kick off, man.
I gotta tell August, bro. At least really week 1, but we gonna say August. Fly, Eagles fly.
What did you? No, I'll ask that up in what's name, but. All right, man. We got a great show, man. We got a great show. Go and do your thing, man.
This is going to be all the way off the top of the dome. We got the NFL Combine coming up on Thursday. Got
Yeah,
some people
boy.
we want to see. There's a lot of stuff in the news with possible trades and Cincinnati Bengals. They're not paying Jamar Chase or T. Higgins. What they gonna do? What is going on? What else we got in the news? Trades, rookies. Also, we talking a little bit about strategies, right? This is still fantasy football. This is when Dynasty really kicks in, the offseason. Talk about what you should be doing with your pick, keeping it, trading. Obviously, my standpoint is hold them first round picks until after the real draft, because the value goes up. So yeah, we're gonna talk about a little bit and kind of catch up. We missed last week. We had an off week, so we back. We didn't miss last week. We split. That's right. We sure did. We split. I forgot about that. So we were here, but yeah. So
man, everybody. We had a great week.
Started.
We had a great week last week. How'd y'all like that free agency episode, man? Free agency tracker episode, man. It was pretty good, man.
It was. Let's talk about what's in the news. Let's talk about what's in the news. What is
in the news? Brought to you by the Better app.
Hey, we stopped putting that code out, didn't
we? Yeah.
So what's the news? The Packers, they hate them tush push because they can't stop it. They submit proposal to ban the tush push. Hey, you can't stop it. Join it. Get your team to do it. But your quarterback don't squat 500 like ours do.
Yeah.
What do you think about? Go ahead.
She said the Packers are trying to ban that.
Yeah, it says Packers submit proposal to ban tush push for 2025.
Oh, I thought Jerry was putting something in for that.
I'm sure.
He probably was talking about something else.
I'm sure Jerry is too, but officially the Packers were named CBS Sports that they were submitted proposal to ban tush push play in 2025. Ain't that something?
Hold on, let me go and rewind this back. We had something similar to this whenever the man, the myth, the legend, like when Cam Newton had his Superman dance. They ain't like him dancing. If you don't like it, then daggone stop me.
Stop it.
Stop it.
That's exactly what he said. He said,
if you don't like it, then stop it.
But stop it. Exactly. It's that simple.
And to be honest with you, is it that difficult to stop it?
I mean, for us, you can't stop us. I don't know what our percent rate, but it's got to be above 90% hit rate.
It's really, hey man, you got to study, man. You got to study.
You got to get low too.
No, you don't have to get low, because if you get low, they just go right over top. So it's like, look, it's just like this. If you getting low and then Jalen just going over the top like this,
go over the top.
And I'd rather just have y'all, like, I'd rather figure out a way to stand y'all up. So then it's like he's not able to get that push. Like he might, so it's like mano y mano type of deal. You got to figure out, like, you got to watch that game film to see if one's just diving straight for the ground and trying to have him go, and then he pops in. But if you can stand him up like that standstill, that's what I would try to do. But
did Buffalo, did they do the tush push, or they was doing quarterback shoot with Johnson? Like against
they was doing
game.
They was doing a quarterback sneak with Josh Allen.
Okay.
And the only reason why I say that is because the tush push, even though I physically think Josh Allen should have been able just to get the tush push to do 6'5", but he only went to one side, and they already knew what side he was going to every time. That's the thing. They knew you was going to the left guard side every time. And what do? Stack on that side, and then split the guard, and then split the left guard, and then split the center. That's where Chris Jones was all the time. Right there.
The time. Yep.
Right there.
Yep.
But hey, man, tush push that they trying to get rid of it. Y'all let us know out there, man. What should we do? Should we get rid of the tush push, or should you just like be like what they say? If you don't like it, then they're gonna stop it. Can you stop it? That's what we want to know. Can you stop it? Can you stop it? I don't know. A lot of people been trying for the longest, but can you stop it? But yeah, man.
Hey, what Floyd Mayweather say? He did try. I'm 50 come up short.
Yeah, I ain't a boxer, so hey, whatever he said.
Let's talk about some big free agents.
So the one thing I do want to bring up, this is what I wanted to bring up about. So, you sure? What I wanted to ask is that when it comes to your boy, what was your thoughts on AJ Brown? I know you mentioned something about him possibly getting traded, but his mindset on when he said he thought winning a Super Bowl was going to be like something he was like, oh wow, I can treasure this for a while, but then like after 2 days he was like, I don't like this. Like now I got to get back to work and then do something else just to get better because I don't like this. Like I could find the actual like what he said, but like let me see if I can find it. But like, what was your thoughts on that?
So when he won, was he like, oh, this is it? I don't feel that elation, that overjoyfulness. Was it that, or was it like, how was it? Was it like that? Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking that. Because I remember when Aaron Rodgers won, he said the same thing. He was like, "Oh, is this it?" And he never went back. Just saying.
So this is what he said. It was by SportsCenter. He said, "I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't." So then he said, down below, he said, after a few days, I've had time to reflect, and being a champion, I tried to feel how everyone made it seem to be a champion, and unfortunately, it was short-lived. 2 days, to be exact, laugh out loud. I've never been a champion at the highest level before, but I thought my hard work would be justified by winning it all. It wasn't. My thrill for this game comes when I dominate. It's the hunt that does it for me. It's when the DB drops his head and surrenders because he can't F with me. The intense battle, early mornings, late night, sacrifice. I love putting smiles on people's faces. Don't get me wrong, but it just wasn't what I thought it would be. It's the journey that I love the most, back to work.
So that kind of tells me, he's a diva. We know most wide receivers are divas. He is showing him signs that he's a diva. Yeah, I was going to repeat that quote. I was going to summarize. I heard somebody say he want to dominate the game. Oh, so you don't care about Super Bowls, you want to just dominate the game. Well, you sound like you want to be Tyreek Hill, after Tyreek Hill with Kansas City Chiefs when he got that paper and got paid and went somewhere else. Now his dad's one time didn't make the playoffs. Now he want to go off on his team. That's what you want to do. Don't be shocked if we trade AJ Brown. I know y'all been hearing rumors. Put it out there because you just want to dominate, but you don't care about winning. So it sounds like as long as you can make that DB bow his head and you have 8 catches for 130 yards in the tub, that's all you care about. Okay, that's cool. We about winning these rings, baby.
I think that's what he's talking about too. Like, man, he got that. I think that's what he's talking about. Like, you got to realize it. I think that's a different way of thinking. Like, that's a different mindset of, yes. So like, let's put like you are my opponent. And like, if I know for a fact I make you quit, I know for a fact whenever my other teammates see this and see that you didn't quit, yes, I can get the ball. Yes, I can dominate, but I can also, while I'm dominate, I can help my team win. But then I'm thinking like, he ain't got to say that. He's saying like, it's the hunt. I'm trying to make you know for a fact that you think you're going to get the best of me, which how you win football games. I got to beat the person in front of me. The person you got to beat is the guy that you subjected to physically taking on and trying to take him out the game. If I'm a shutdown corner, what you think Darrelle Revis would have done? If he shut down, if Darrelle Revis would have said this, then like I already knew for a fact, man, once I had him, and then he just put his head down like this. Darrell Reeves was like, hey man, I already knew what type of game it was. I already got in his mind. He wouldn't be able to handle it. Just bring it up though. Like I think
did Darrell say that after he won the Super Bowl?
Well, he ain't never won a Super Bowl. Well, no, it did. He went with the. He won one. He won one.
But before, now he probably saying that before then with the Jets. He was probably saying that because he was dominating, right?
Yeah.
Then like, man, I ain't won a Super Bowl yet. We don't get this ring. Did he say that after Super Bowl? So I said, I mean, I don't know. I said to say when you think about his actions on the sidelines, and you think about you take that comment. Are you more happy that you dominated today's game and dominated that quarterback and we caught the L, or that you didn't dominate and we got a W? You know what I'm saying? Because not always you can do both.
Yeah.
Not always do both.
Well, that's what we don't like. That's the gray area that we don't know. We just got to take. We just got to take what he's talking about. He's talking about that work ethic, like putting in that work.
And I love that, and I appreciate it.
Because most people, if you think about it, like if you ain't trying to win, why are you putting up in that work? So that's why I said that I physically think
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe he didn't explain himself as clear or as good as I would have hoped coming out there. Because he was like, because then you say, oh, the Super Bowl 2 days later. I was like, he was kind of like, man, you know what I'm saying, bro.
Hey,
you supposed to.
But you gotta realize though,
what you work for. So you worked for it and you achieved it. So now, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just mindset. Like, okay,
it's sort of like.
I don't know.
So like, let me bring the same mindset. Like, so what would you have done if like Emmitt Smith said this? I think this the same thing that he said. Like the last time, was it Emmitt Smith or was like Barry Sanders? I think somebody made a quote talking about like when Emmitt Smith ended up winning the Super Bowl or like winning like 2-time MVP, something like that. First thing he did was something similar. He was up in the actual weight room working out. He was like, all right, well, I didn't win the Super Bowl and everything, but all right, man, I'm gonna get back to working out. And then he just started working back out, things like that.
Oh, he was like, he
you like, so you don't
it's like another game. I'm still back at work. I'm still focused. My career ain't done. Maybe like in that aspect.
Yeah, something like that. It's like something like, it's like, hey, like we don't won the Super Bowl. All right, well, that's cool. We won it, but that year's behind us. Like, I got to work on this year now. So let's go and get back to work.
I mean, let at least wait until the new league start in March. I mean, let's turn it over. Give yourself,
so you got to realize
you earned it.
See, that's so that's the one thing that I can say is that with him, I like that work ethic. Because all right, he's saying,
don't get me wrong.
Like I had 2 days. Like yes, it's what everybody kept saying it was supposed to be, but it's like, okay, y'all are still partying on and everything like it should be, and like how you everybody's making it supposed to be. But I'm like, all right, it's like everything. I think it's like a kid's birthday party. That's how I bring it up. You know, I mean, you got everybody's ready for the birthday party. After the birthday party, family gone. Like as your birthday goes down, like it dies, and it's like, all right, so what am I about to do now? Okay, well, I'm about to get back to work. That was just my eyes then of my thoughts, so I had to bring it up because I know for a fact you was gonna bring this up. And then also for somebody out there, I'm putting it out there. When somebody physically said you can tell he ain't passionate in it, talking about because he reading books up on the sideline, you might want to do your research on the reason why he's reading those books on the sideline. That's all I'm gonna say. Because he ain't reading it because he ain't passionate. You might want to read the reason why he reading those books.
And like, elevate your mind, Craig. Elevate your mind, Craig.
When I found out the reason why he was doing it, I was like, okay, it makes total sense. The reason why he's doing it. It's medical.
Gotcha. Okay.
So like him and his therapist and everything like that, they worked out something where that's what he does now. Like
good. I can hear him stay centered. I probably can
like,
tell his emotions. I can tell him even
like
feel.
stuff.
I can understand that.
So it's like stuff. That's why I was like, when people be making certain comments, like, "Oh man, he don't love the game. He just sitting on the sideline, just daggone reading books and everything." I'm like, nah, bruh. Like, there's a reason why he's reading the books, man. Like, the dude's about his craft, but like, hey. But yeah, man. What else, man? Who else is about to try to? You said T. Higgins.
Yeah, let's talk about his and the Bengals. Why? I mean, what they wait on to pay one or both of them? Because I'm also hearing anytime I'm franchise tagging T. Higgins again, they say it's just like it could be a placeholder just to work out a long-term deal.
Man, they gonna end up trading T. Higgins, man. I tell you that right now. Burrow talking about, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a sign and trade. This year they gonna tag him once the new league year starts. Y'all heard it here first. They gonna tag him. They gonna get like a first and probably like a third and fourth or like a third and fifth, something like that for his services. And they probably gonna swap picks because you already know the Bengals owner is cheap. Like what I said, he cheap. He can't even pay his athletes. He gotta collect. He gotta pass the collection plate out there. Now, let me get this wrong. He does have more money than me right now, but
he means for NFL owners.
So he is the cheapest out of the one.
The cheapest and the poorest the one.
But
does he have $100 million in escrow for Jamar Chase?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has that type of money for these guys, and that's what y'all got to realize too. In order to sign these guys, they physically got to have the capital.
You have to have it. You have to have the signing, right?
Yeah, you got to have the sign-on bonus. Exactly. You got to have the amount. Now, he probably got the sign-on bonus, but
well, if you got different, it's like
no, you got to have the guaranteed money. That's what you got to have.
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, so you got to have the guaranteed amount of money.
That's what it is.
Up in like escrow or like the capital that you could actually physically pull out that. Like, so guaranteed he's like $65 million a year. Yes, you physically got to have $65 million in whatever account you got and that you need.
Mm-hmm. So Justin Jefferson, it was $110 million guaranteed. So he has to have. If it was Jamar Chase, probably like 115, 120. He got to have that.
He got to have that
cash. So
straight cash on me. So it can go choop. So how he gonna have that money for 1 year and then won't even have it for next year?
I don't know. You ain't got no money. I mean, even if the team said that as just your only source of income, I mean, they went to Super Bowl 3 years ago. But you got to be still selling jerseys and you know what I'm saying, tickets. Got to be right. What's going on? Is your revenue? I mean, the hot dog stand price is too high. Ain't nobody buying. What's going on in Cincinnati?
I ain't gonna lie, man. You can tell, man, based off of this, and Bengals fan out there, y'all let me know. Y'all can blunder me up in the comments and everything. I might just be talking, but as of right now, as of October 2024, the Bengals ownership group has a net worth of $3.9 billion.
Okay. What's going on? 3 point what?
3.9 billion.
3.9 billion net worth. That should be bringing some.
Hold on now. You gotta push that back now. That said group. That didn't say Mike Brown. Just one owner. That said the group has a net worth. Ownership group has a.
So he's just the majority owner?
Yes, he's just the majority owner.
So do they not also put in on that guaranteed money? How does that work? I don't know. I mean, we don't know. On that guaranteed money, that should be. We should guess who know what they're talking about to pull it in, give us some insights on what goes on and stuff like that. I mean, because I'm like, okay, the net group worth 3 whatever billion. Y'all need to have put in on this 120 million. We got to pay Jamar. Y'all don't want to keep Jamar Chase because we got to pay him. Well, I'm gonna put in 70. I need the other 40, 45, 50 from y'all. Because if we win, you're gonna want your cut. I don't know how it works.
I think he's just majority owner. That's what I think he is. He's just majority.
I just don't know how you don't have that money. You don't have that money on deck. You know, you got. I don't know. I know you just rebuilt the stadium or a practice facility. You got your franchise quarterback. How you don't have that money? I don't know, but I know Jamar Chase wants $40 million. Now he wants 40 because I think he's 35, so he's gonna probably want $40 million a year. Guaranteed that it was 110. He's gonna probably want 120, 115. I don't know how you're gonna pay both of them. I get that. It sucks if they can franchise. You have to franchise Higgins again. That's what they need to do in the CBA. They need to figure out how to get that second tag off. I know you get an extra bump for that second tag, but they need to figure out how to get that off. Owners, they just gonna take advantage of it. Because they would have done Saquon the same way. I already know it. Like, nah, thanks for giving me an opportunity to go on to try somebody else. Okay, so we're gonna keep watching for T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and what the Bills gonna do. I know, like you said, Joe Burrow.
He's cheap.
Once his boys back, he's cheap and he's not that paid comparatively to other NFL owners. Let's talk about Matthew Stafford. Let's talk about that. Your thoughts on the Rams? What's
the Rams? I don't think it's smoke, but I don't think nobody gonna pay this dude $50 million plus. I tell you that right now.
I was seeing like 3 years, 150, $100 million guaranteed. 3 years, $150 million guaranteed.
Bruh, I put it like this. I don't care if you trying to throw a lifeline out there. If I am the Raiders, the Giants, who else they said up in the other ones? The Raiders, the Giants, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I can see it a little bit, but I still wouldn't put $150 million in it. Unless you gonna bring, unless 150 million. He ain't no Kirk Cousins.
He better than Kirk Cousins. Well up, man. He's better than Kirk. His arm is still alive. He's better than Kirk Cousins. Whoa.
Until he daggone blow out that flat tire this year. Now, I'm not trying to say he's going to get hurt, but I'm just saying the dude is up there in age. And so he's trying to get.
Are you advocating that he's not better than Kirk Cousins? You're not advocating. You're not saying that. You're not saying that's that. Okay.
No, I'm saying he's not Kirk Cousins as in Kirk Cousins that's been getting that bag and just been kicking it along and getting bags everywhere he's gone. That's what I'm saying when it comes to that. Play-wise, Stafford's better, but I ain't paying him no $150 million.
So you don't think 3 year, $150, $100 million guarantee? I mean,
how old
they
is
paid Kirk.
How old is he?
I think he's 37.
No. I'd rather suck for another year. For another 2 years. No, I don't think so. He's already talking. He was already. How many kids he got? Isn't he like Philip Rivers? They got about like 16.
No, he ain't got no. He ain't got a bunch. I think he had like 2 girls.
All right, I gotta figure out like this. I would have to say it comes.
He's 36. He's bro, he fellow Aquarian.
Okay, man. Hey, what's his man? Where he at? I might have changed my mind.
February 7th.
You said, hold on.
John Matthew Stafford, February 7th, 1988. All right,
everybody, I wanted to let you know I changed my views on him because me and him, we got the same birthday. Pay that man. Pay that man. Get him that money.
Born in Tampa? I didn't know that.
Pay that man.
So he just turned.
Hey, I was wrong before. I'm sticking
37.
with all. Bruh, I don't care what you're saying. I'm sticking with all the QBs that was born up on my daggone birthday, man. Pay that man. Saquon was born up in the same year. Pay that man too.
Saquon was.
Cooper DeJean in the same couple days. Pay that man.
Shout out to Coop.
But
he gonna get it, bro. He gonna get it. If Kirk Cousins can get it, he gonna get it.
But he's gonna only one that I can really see doing that is that I would have to say the only place I would go would be the Steelers. But are the Steelers gonna pay him though?
I don't think. I think they kind of cheap. They think if I want some kind of deal.
Yeah. Like, I don't think they would pay him $50 million. Now, do I think they would go that next level up if he's there? Yeah. But I also think y'all better bring him a number one.
Because George Pickens ain't it.
George Pickens ain't no one, though.
I'm agree. George Pickens is not
that's
it.
what I'm saying. So let's put it like this: if you bring Cooper Kupp over with him, because I know that's what they said that they trying to do, like a package deal or something like that, trying to throw that in, just say we'll eat some. No, he ain't a one, but that means. But you got to do the. So what? We know Pickens is not a one, but he gonna have to play like a one if that. He gonna have to play like a one if Cooper is coming up this way. So.
And so you don't like him with the Giants?
No.
Oh, you just from the Giants' point of view, you wouldn't pay that much money.
Yeah, just point of view, like what you have, and like you're at pick 103. Like that means you gotta like. Would you want me to trade like a first for him? Like no. Like I'm not about to give you.
No.
103.
No. He's not. They say they wanted the first. But I don't think they was thinking 1.03. They're probably thinking like Pittsburgh, which is like in the 20s or something like that. Which is,
and that's why I said is that. That's why I was saying, like, is he still worth the first? Like,
no, he's not worth it. No,
I'm big on the draft and like seeing what I got out there. Like, prime example, your boy Justin Fields was doing his thing for Pittsburgh before that clause came in. Then they was like, well, hold on, we gotta slow you down, buddy, because we about to have to give up a 3rd round pick for you. So we're gonna put you on the bench. We're gonna let that just be a 5th.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think about. So I think they should re-sign Justin Fields, run it back, and I think they will go a lot further.
Okay, to your point, the Giants. Okay, so I don't think listen to John Mara. Who probably still ain't.
He don't know it.
I don't know if Shane and Dayball can afford to go get a rookie, because I think they're on a hot seat. So can they afford to get a rookie, and then
it depends on if that rookie is him,
and let somebody. Well, if that rookie, is there any Jaden Daniels out there? Because that's the only one in recent memory that's him. Andrew Luck. Is there Andrew Luck out there?
I'll put it like this, and when you talk, I don't step out of this box much, but if I had to put some money down, and if Shedeur went to the Giants, I think he would do similar. I think we already talked about this. Like, I think he would do some similar numbers, not to Jaden Daniels-esque because he doesn't run or anything like that, but based off his presence, I'll put it like this. I don't think Malik Neighbors would be talking about how bad he was talking about Daniel Jones. I say that.
I agree with that. That's a lot to put a faith in a rookie, your career in a rookie. Like it's just
that is
Stafford, who's proven, and pay him, whatever. But at least he's proven. And
so he's proven. You got but you got to pay him, but then you don't get what you need the most though. What is that O-line?
Yeah. Well, you got your boy
unless
coming back. Who hurt himself.
Unless you end up trading back and keep trading back to collect assets.
Now, I don't know who linemen's coming out in free agency either, so I don't know who's out there.
It depends on like what side of the ball. Like what if they need like a right tackle, like the guy Micaiah Becton, like he's coming out, but he played up on a good offensive line. So how really good was he? Like, did they cover him up?
Right.
But
who they top offensive lineman that got hurt this year? He's coming back for the Giants. What's his name?
I don't know. I'm not a Giants fan. Giants fans, y'all let us know down in the comments, man. What's y'all's offensive lineman that just got hurt?
Oh, okay. What's his name? No. That's gonna bother me. I'm gonna say Will Anderson as a quarterback coming out. Go ahead. While I looked that up, okay. So Sam. Okay, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. We don't really care about him just yet. We can push that down the road. Anybody else that's in free agency that's in the news that you want to talk about? That
nah, man, this free agency is trash.
We don't care, do we? We don't.
This free agency is
it really
trash.
is. It really is a bad free agency class.
It's a bad free agency class, but what's going to be interesting about it is that how many people get paid during that small window just to actually talk.
Overpaid.
So the thing about it is, for fantasy wise, I don't think it's
Andrew Thomas. Is that him?
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you was gonna say. I saw him up there, Andrew Thomas.
Yeah, Andrew Thomas.
Tackle.
So he'll be back.
Georgia.
He'll be back. I think he's a left tackle. He Lance Frank injured his foot, so he'll come back and then maybe get somebody else. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting what's going to. So those are the big three things for me: Matthew Stafford, T. Higgins. I'm assuming that's going to pay Jamar Chase. Other than that, the free agency, like you said, it's weak. But let's get into Thursday. What's happening Thursday, Christian?
I know I'm about to test out my 40.
Dum, dum, dum.
I'm about to test out my 40.
That all right? Running a
No, I ain't about
4.98 flash. 4.98. Some people can test out their 40 come this weekend.
Let's put it like this. I know for a fact that I can run faster than a daggone 4.9. I can run faster than a 4.9. I say that. All I need is 40 yards. Like I said, man, your boy, I can run faster than a 4.9.
4.9?
Yeah.
That's real. That's
I can run faster than a 4.9.
That's good.
Shoot, back in the day, I ran a 4.27.
Not a 4.27.
Boy, ran a 4.27 up on the street in some daggone
4.27.
Yeah, that was actually when I was. How old was I? I was actually in like middle school when I ran that. And I never timed myself after that.
After that, you can't count you at 13, 14. Think that's gonna hold in the water. You ain't doing it at 20, 18 plus. You can't count that.
Hey man,
hey, 14. Lightning. Xavier Worthy, look out.
Hey man, I just know this, and then and then if you want me to go to other stats, then like my other QB for high school, he clocked me at another time that wasn't a 4.27. It was lower than that. I'll say that.
Okay.
And he was like, hey, run it back again. I was like, what you mean run it back again? He's like, did you just know what you just ran? I was like, no. He was like 4.1. I was like, okay. I was like, what's that?
Not a 4.1. How old were you?
I think I was a senior in high school.
Senior in high school. See, that whole little weight, 17, that whole little weight, 14. Don't tell me what you running 14 years old, right? If you run a 4.1 and 17, Christian, you should be on the you on the track team running the 60. The 60, not the 60. What am I trying to say?
The 100?
The 100, yeah. The 60.
Yeah.
The 100.
Yeah, it's pretty decent at that too, man.
I wasn't supposed to know you. I was supposed to know you.
Oh, trust me, a lot of people weren't supposed to know.
I was supposed to know you, man.
Yeah. It's all about that getting embarrassed and everything like that up in the football stadium. So
we're gonna get into that. Okay.
Yeah.
NFL,
but yeah,
NFL,
man. Who gonna be the fastest person, man? Who are y'all watching, man? Who y'all watching?
I wish I knew. I wish I could, because like Prize Picks, they got some. They putting out 40s times. You can make some money. I can't help y'all on this one, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know who to tell you to pick or the fact. I don't know. Emeka should run a 4.3. The big one, the tight end from
Bowling Green,
not Cannon.
Penn State. Warren.
Who went to the Senior Bowl?
Loveson.
Cannon. Loveland. Who went to the Senior Bowl? Somebody who is, God, I can't think of his name.
Oh, you're talking about this from Miami?
Miami. I think it's him. He should run about a 4.5. So I don't know what he got picked on Prize Picks. If he got him 4.6, Pick the under. He should run faster than that. He should run about a 4.5, I think like 250. So he's gonna test out the gym. We know we heard of Shadur Sanders. He's not doing it at the combine. I probably wouldn't either. Just wait till your pro day. I know Cam Ward is still deciding if he's going to throw or not. Also, Travis Hunter is going to be a cornerback exclusively, I guess, at the combine. Testing for that. Is there anybody that you are looking forward to see? Okay, obviously you don't want to double count with the combine. People are like, oh, this guy ran a 4.3. Well, you expected that, so you don't double count, right? Don't double count what you expect somebody to do. Was there anybody to combine, running back, probably like a tight end, just like, okay, I want to see how fast he really is, or how his hands are, or how fluid he is, his shuttle go.
Some of the guys that I'll probably look at is on my list. I got a lot of people on my list, but I'm not going to name anybody from like the top 3 or anything like that because everybody always wants to see them. I'm not going to name. My top 3 are Genty, Hampton, and then Johnson. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't even.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson. So those are my 3. Not in that order, but those are my top 3 right there. So I'm not really worried about what they do. I want to see what Ollie Gordon is going to do.
Me too.
Because he was that guy a couple years ago, and I want to see what ended up happening between when he physically was him and then he had like a minor setback. So I want to see if he's going to be able to overcome what he did. A lot of hype is on Mr. Scattaboo, Cam. I want to see what he's going to do from Arizona State. Because
he won a 4.5. He need to run about a 4.5.
A lot of people are putting him in that Mike Allstott type of round, which I don't think he's that type of guy, but I compare him to more of like a Peyton Hillis type of guy instead of if y'all want him to actually do like that. I don't compare him to Mike Allstott. I compare him to a Peyton Hillis where he might be that guy for that 1 year, but he's also shown that he could actually tote it at Arizona State. But we know he has the ability to, similar to what Peyton Hillis did up at Arkansas with McFadden up there. That 1-2 punch. So like you can have the salt and pepper up in the backfield, man. There's nothing wrong with having salt and pepper up in the backfield. You got thunder like but yeah, so like those are 2 guys that I'm looking at. Let me see any guys like any other sleeper guys that I got some other guys that I'm looking at that I want to see as well. But who are some guys that you are looking at?
Also, I do think that TreVeyon Henderson should run like a low 4.4, maybe 4.3. So I don't know what his things on prize pick, but I see him run a 4.3, low 4.4.
That's another guy that I like TreVeyon a lot. Like he can do it all.
Here's my thing about TreVeyon. One thing about and I know it's early in our whole research process, but it's soft tissue injuries. He had them in college, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
they're gonna happen in the league. They're gonna happen in the league. You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna be? What's the boy from Miami? Him.
Oh, the running back.
Yeah, him.
Okay.
I can't
yeah,
his name.
I can't.
Is he gonna be that tip? You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Mostert, or are you talking about the other guy, A-Chain?
No, the young one, A-Chain. Right, A-Chain. If he could just be healthy, he can break away. You know what I'm saying? But is he gonna be healthy? So
I think he can be like a JT dog.
JT.
I think he can be a better JT. Yeah.
Really?
I think he can be a better version of JT.
JT.
You got to think about what he did. Yes, he had those soft tissue injuries, but based off the NFL, they can give you ways just to work around that so you don't have that.
Really? So why do people still have them then?
Hey, man, I'm not their daggone personal trainers, Matt.
Just asking. the best medical staff in the world. Why you still have it?
No, it ain't, because you see how many athletic trainers be getting fired and everything because they got all them injuries?
Know it. Don't I know it? So yeah, I want to see Ollie Gordon. To your point, I want to see how fast Scotty will run. I actually want to see how fast Quinshawn run. I want to know how fast. I've been seeing 4.5s. You gonna run 4.5? You gonna run lower than that? I want to see what he's gonna do.
The one guy that I'm really interested to see what he's gonna do, because I don't think a lot of people are talking about this guy. I want to see what DJ Giddens is gonna end up doing. DJ Giddens. Mm-hmm.
Know that name. I'm just trying to see where he's from. You know what I'm saying? How far down on this?
I'll let you.
Stay. Okay.
Yeah, I want. This dude's very shifty, so I want to. He's very agile. I want to see. I think his 3-cone drill is going to be really good. I just want to see what his 40 is. So I'm interested to see what him. Also, Devin Neal. I want to see what he's going to do as well. See if that one game against Colorado was a fluke, or if he is that guy. Which, man, there's a plethora of running backs. I'll say this. Yes, there's a lot of running backs, wide receivers. Man, you got Burton. Man, even though they said Travis Hunter is focusing on cornerback, we know for a fact when it comes to pro day, he's going to be at wide receiver. Just so y'all know, hint out there. That's probably what's going to end up happening. Because
you see a lot of wide receivers. You see a lot, or you mean just like it's not as bad people receive? Because people saying this is a down wide receiver class. I think you have the top 3, and then there's a drop off.
You have the top 3. Me personally, I say, yeah, no, I'm not including Travis Hunter. So the top 3, you're saying Tet's like number 1 by far. I think he's like an A.
Yeah.
And then you have Burden, who is that's another guy that I want to see. Like, I know his QB was bad, so I want to see was it really just his QB, which his QB had a drop off like the following year, so he really couldn't get the ball. So he's more of like a 1 AB per se. Then it's like a Mecca. But the one guy who I'm high on a lot is daggone Elec. A Monaro out of the Stanford guy. That's who I am. I think he gonna blaze.
Oh yeah, he torched Travis Hunter, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He torched the shit out of him. Yeah. He was a guy that he was on my list. I ain't made it yet, but he's on there.
Yeah, so he's pretty. Yeah. I would put him over Emeka and all that, to be honest with you.
Oh, really? You talking about it? You put him all the way up. It's a Mecca top 3.
Yeah, I put him up there
like that.
I like his body of like his size and things like that. Mecca, I just see him as like a shifty, fast-paced people. Like,
he's a route runner. He's a great route runner.
Yeah. Then you got Trey Harris, man, was pretty decent as well. So there's some good guys out there. Like, I think the guys in this draft class, they land in certain situations just like other places that they'll be able to show their talents of why they're actually used, especially Tez Johnson. With a lot of people already have him going to Denver, which it's going to be really interesting because, like I said before, there's a great story between Bo Nix and him and like his family between Tez Johnson. So if they get to have that rekindle connection again, that'll be very interesting to see what ends up happening.
56 though. He's smaller than Tank Dell. I don't know if I can put my faith in somebody under 160. Just don't know if I can.
I can't, but hey, man,
he better, man. I hope he's been in the gym since they lost to that L. But anyway, okay. So yeah.
And then the tight end you was talking about, it was talking about Elijah Arori or something like that. Yeah. I remember seeing, once I saw the first name, I knew who you was talking about exactly.
That's what it is. That is who it is. So he's gonna run, Arroyo. He should run about a 4.5. So I don't know what the over under is for him, but he should be pretty fast. Considering he's 6'3", 6'4", 250, 6'4", 250. From Frisco, right up the street. Okay, went to Miami. That's what's up. So yeah. I think I want to save. I know this is a dynasty season, everybody, and you should be focused on draft picks. You should be focused on obviously the NFL Combine. You should be focused on selling. Right? Is your team? Are you in a rebuild year? Are you in a going all in this year, you know. So we do want to talk about that, but I think we want to say that to next week.
Yeah,
There's a little bit more to talk about next week. We can push that to next week. So I guess with that being said, you got anything, any last words?
well, I would like to thank everybody for staying tuned to this end. We do got a special announcement next week. Not that really special, but it'll be different, man. True, we want y'all's input on some things. So we got a little special announcement next week that we want to see what y'all gonna do. But nah, man, ain't got much to say, man. I thank everybody for watching. Peace be unto you. I ain't gonna try to copy, but I'll try to copy him, but I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. I just like to thank everybody for watching. We greatly appreciate it, man. We are doing this just to have a conversation with y'all. So let's debate a little bit. Like, let us know what you didn't like, what you did like. Let's go have a little debate and let's start building this community up. So I ain't got much to say, man. I'll kick it right back over to you.
I mean, hey, we thank y'all for coming up. We know you could have been in with a word with us, but you were here with us, and we appreciate that. Spread love.
Not hate.
Not hate.
Peace.
Thanks for checking out another episode of Cerberus Gridiron Podcast, powered by Cerberus Fantasy Sports. Make sure you stay tuned for the next episode.